Hey everyone, welcome to our first ever behind the scenes podcast for our channel. Today we're celebrating two incredible milestones: Mother's Day and hitting our goal of 100 subscribers. My bad, not 100,000. I'm your host, and I'm so excited to share this journey with you all. For those of you who took the time to watch our Legend series, I'm very thankful. For those of you who have stuck around and became subscribers, it's awesome. So far, we've talked about various artists. We started off with Nas. We went to Jay-Z. We talked about Eminem and his controversial stuff. We got into some stuff with Big Pun. What else? We went over and we talked about Snoop up on the West Coast. We got into Ice Cube, and today on Mother's Day we just released Tupac, and Tupac's video is about his relationship with Afeni Shakur, his mother, former Black Panther, very strong woman, very good woman. Obviously, y'all know that, and Tupac. Their relationship. So today I also want to share with you guys on this podcast. I guess I'm just trying to think of things. This being my first one, I'm not really sure what to do, So it's my first one, and I'm just trying to make it more chill for all of us to just kind of hang out. I spend a lot of time. It might not seem like it to you guys, but I do spend a lot of time trying to make those videos as best as I can make them. I'm not perfect at it or anything like that, and it takes time. So I want to have some kind of a different way to kind of connect with you guys that would be a lot more chill. As you can hear, that was my water radiator. Maybe you can hear that. Just kind of went on, and I apologize for that noise. And there's also neighborhood noise going on around here. Got some dogs and stuff like that, neighbors' yards and stuff like that. Just so I don't know if I can get everything out of the audio. If that's something that's gonna bother, I'm sorry. So what I'm listening to today on Mother's Day, I've been listening to some powerful tracks that pay tributes to moms. First up is Tupac, "Dear Mama," which reminds me of my own mother, who I lost to cancer in 2012. And her passing was the most significant loss in my life, and finding the strength to bounce back has been challenging, especially while raising a family. And for those of you who are going through stuff, and you know how important a mother is, and all you want to do is pay her back and show her that you appreciate her and all the things that mothers do for us, right? When my mom was around, she was just really great support and pillar in my life. And I would love to pay tribute to her. So in a way, me doing all this stuff is also my way of paying tribute to her. And this day, especially for those of us that, that are, not those of us, but in the hip hop community, these are the songs that we're going to play. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so next up, I'm listening to Cannabis, "I Honor You." It's a unique perspective from an unborn child who sees his mom. He's eager to write the things that his dad, he kind of talks about his dad being dishonorable and stuff like that, and kind of fooling his mom and all that. So he wants to come out and change things for his mom, and the whole storyline is from the perspective of him before he comes, and how he's ready to come out and take over and come back and save basically his ancestry, right? His dad is messing up. He's gonna walk out on her. He's just using her, and he's just running game on her. And when he's done, he's gonna bounce and he's gonna go. And Cannabis already knows all this from the inside of his mom, but he's coming with a different kind of code and perspective. As he says, it's death, yelling out death before dishonor. He says that in his song, So I like that one. And it also, I think some people say that You know, it's like saving your family from the belly of the beast or something like that. So, lastly, I mean, there's more songs in these tracks that I've listened to, but these are the main ones that I wanted to share with you guys and see how you guys kind of feel about this kind of podcast style. And I don't even know how this is going to turn out, you know, to be honest. I don't know if this is going to have terrible audio and whatever, but I want to give it a try. And if you guys want to listen to podcast format, and you guys don't mind this kind of thing like that, maybe I could do something like this once a week where it's like real chill. I just come on here and just kick it with you guys and just kind of like go over what I've done on the channel, or what I'll do on the channel in the future, and what the plans are and what we could do. And you guys could get into it with like in the comment section and let me know, give me some ideas, you know, what we could do next and what you guys want to hear about, because I'm not saying that I'm no big authority on this. I just happen to be a guy who's just trying to like edit things together and make something that's going to be fun and good for everybody to enjoy. And I happen to like some old hip hop, like 90s hip hop is 90s, and some 80s hip hop and 2000s hip hop. That's kind of the stuff that I really like, and that's what I grew up on. So I want to kind of focus on that, because I want to bring back some interest in myself to the music and revitalize it. And when I dig deep and see these things and I research the things that are coming out now and all these new stories, it gets me excited about it. And I just want to be able to put it together. I don't know why, but I just like doing these kind of things like that. So if I can become good at it, then, you know, maybe it'll be something that I can share with you all, and that we can do together, and maybe have a community. So like, I just need you guys to put in some input and show me that like it's worth doing and stuff like that. So I was gonna say the last song is by Jay-Z. It's called Anything. I used to listen to this one like heavy back in the day, especially when my mom was sick. Like I was saying, when she was with cancer, like this was a big song for me, because like I was giving up a lot of stuff that I could have been going to school and doing different things like that and pursuing different things like that. But I thought, you know, gotta stick by your mom, especially when she's sick. I was in my early 20s. So for me, it's like I gave up some of that to see her off, to have that closeness with her, and then pick up the pieces afterwards and go on with my life. And, you know, and because of all the things that my mom did for me, as I'm sure that your moms have done for you guys, and if you know what I mean, like, and he says in one of the lines, he says, that really resonates with me, is he said, what did he say here? He said, when the rent was due, you would hustle like a pimp would do. And for me, like, my mom had 2 jobs, you know, that's pretty pimping to me, right? Working hard, doing what you got to do. And although, like, with her doing that, and my dad being gone, like, earlier, it's like I was hanging out and I had choices, but you know, you got to make the right choices and pull yourself together and try to do the right thing. If you got someone in your life like that that's always believing in you and hustling for you and doing all that for you, you know, you got to pay that back. And that's all we're trying to do for like, that's all I've been trying to do, you know. That's why I'm trying to dedicate a good portion of my time towards this day and stuff like that too, because I really had a good mom, and this is the best I can do to try to honor her as well as try to do some good work and put myself into something positive, right? So I guess I'm gonna probably I'm just gonna talk about some things that I might do in the future here, and you guys might have some ideas on what I can do in the future as well. So I'm thinking in the future, I've done already the 10 legends. Now we got to do the 10 best 90s albums. Then maybe like best 90s like groups, you know, go over all those dudes. Like obviously Wu-Tang, NWA, you know, some others out there that we can kind of look into. I got to do Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill's my shit. That's that's what I love that group. So for sure. And then I don't know where we'll go from there, but we'll work on these things like that and see where this goes and see what I can do next, and hopefully keep getting love from this channel because I feel like we're doing good. I feel like we're getting a lot of good views, so it's definitely feeling like it's well worth the time to put into this. And I hope that this works out as well. Like this podcast, I don't know what else I could do. I'm just one dude. I don't know if like in the future, if I'm gonna be like what I will do with this thing, and if this what we can what can be done with this podcast. But I definitely want to try it out and keep going with it. I know a lot of people like to listen to these things. I don't know. I could probably like go into some more research. I don't want to make it a big thing that like I'm on here that I have to just like always be going deep into research. Like I got so much stuff that I got to research already. But if it happens, it happens. I'm gonna look for it and see what happens and see. I'll just follow the path, right? Wherever I'm meant to go, I'll go. And right now I'm on this podcast, and if I can do this once a week with y'all, then we'll see. So I'll just wrap it up then and say thank you for tuning in to Rap Tales Rewind podcast, the first one, episode 1. We just talked about some tracks, Mama's Day tracks, things that you can do right now to honor your mom, do the best thing that you can do, keep your head up, do your thing, go to school, stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.